Hey, it's Taylor. Have you ever stood in a place so full of stories? It felt like you could hear them whispering in the wind? It's a feeling I chase all over the world. There's a certain kind of magic in seeing a place with your own eyes that you've only ever seen in pictures, like finally hearing a song you've had stuck in your head for ages. It's that feeling of connection, of realizing we're all just walking through history, writing our own small part of it. Today, I want to take you with me to 10 of those places, the ones that feel like the backdrop to a million different movie scenes, the ones that are written about in books and sung about in songs. It's going to be a journey from the electric heartbeat of a city that never sleeps to the quiet grandeur of places that have stood for centuries. And for each one, I want to share what I've learned, the little secrets, the best and worst times to go, and the small details that make each place unforgettable. Think of this as a page from my travel diary, filled with tips and fun facts I wish I'd known before I went. It's all about making your own story in these iconic spots a little more magical. So, get comfortable. We're going to spend about a minute at each destination, just enough time to feel its rhythm before we move on. Our first stop is a place that truly defines the word dazzling. It's a crossroads of dreams, ambition, and a million flashing lights. And next, we visit Times Square. There's a feeling you get when you step into Times Square for the first time. It's like the world suddenly turns up the volume and the brightness all at once. It's this vibrant, chaotic, beautiful mess of light, of sound, of people from every corner of the earth. The energy here is electric, a constant hum that vibrates right through you. It's not just a place, it's a feeling. It's the feeling of being in the absolute center of everything. Standing there, surrounded by those towering digital billboards, you feel so small but also so connected. When you think about visiting, timing is everything. For that classic movie magic moment, go late in the evening. That's when the lights truly take over the sky. Now, the worst time? I have to say, it's New Year's Eve. Unless you thrive on planning every single detail and can handle crowds that are almost unimaginable. The sheer number of people can make it less about the magic and more about finding a place to stand. So, here are a few little secrets I've picked up. The pedestrian plazas are your best friends here. Arrive a little early to find a spot on the red steps of the TKTS booth. And please, trust me on this, use the subway. The 42nd Street station drops you right in the middle of the action. If you're planning to stay nearby, booking your hotel months in advance is essential, especially if you want a room that lets you escape the noise when you need to. Fun fact, they estimate that over 50 million people walk through this intersection every year. That's tens of millions of individual stories, all crossing paths right here in Midtown Manhattan. It's not just a tourist spot. It's a living, breathing monument to the idea that so many different lives can come together in one bright, unforgettable place. It's a beautiful thought, isn't it? To be one of those millions just for a moment. Leaving the East Coast glow behind, we find ourselves in a different kind of wonderland, one that rises out of the desert like a mirage. Welcome to the Las Vegas Strip. This place feels like a fantasy, a boulevard of impossible dreams built on sand and ambition. The air here, especially at night, is thick with the scent of possibility and expensive perfume. Every hotel is a world unto itself, a spectacle of architecture and imagination. Canals of Venice, pyramids of Egypt. Walking the Strip is like flipping through the pages of a surrealist storybook, where anything and everything can happen under the watchful eye of a million neon lights. The best time to experience this electric dreamscape is definitely in the spring-fall. Evenings are perfect, warm, without the scorch. Worst time? Peak summer, heat turns short walks into marathons. Here are a few hacks for navigating this dazzling chaos. If you can, stay at a hotel right on the Strip. Shows restaurants, casinos. It immerses you in the fantasy. For longer distances or late nights, ride shares are your best friend. But after midnight, prices can surge. Cirque du Soleil residencies by legendary artists. Book fare in advance. The best seats vanish like magic, so plan ahead. Trivia. The famous Las Vegas Strip isn't actually within the city limits of Las Vegas, Paradise Winchester. It lives just outside the city, its own kingdom of lights and luck in the Nevada desert. After the dazzling lights, sometimes your soul needs a little bit of quiet, a little bit of green. In the middle of the most famous concrete jungle, there's an oasis that feels like a collective sigh of relief. This is Central Park. It's more than just a park. It's the city's backyard, its sanctuary, its beating green heart. Walking under the canopy of its old trees, you can almost forget you're in Manhattan. You hear the distant sirens replaced by the sound of horse-drawn carriages, laughter, someone playing a saxophone somewhere near Bethesda Terrace. The park wears every season so beautifully. Spring is just magical, when the cherry blossoms burst into a haze of pink, and the whole park feels like it's waking up and stretching. And then there's autumn, when the foliage turns into this incredible tapestry of gold, red, and orange. It's like walking through a painting. The worst time for me is the middle of a hot summer day. The humidity can be intense, and the most popular spots get so crowded. But even then, there's always a quiet corner to be found if you know where to look. My best advice is to not be afraid to get a little lost. Don't just stick to the main paths. Enter from a different gate each time, maybe up by the Harlem Mirror or over on the west side near Strawberry Fields, to discover its quieter, more local spots. Renting a bike is a fantastic way to cover more ground, and it lets you feel the gentle hills and curves of the landscape. But my favorite thing to do? Just pack a simple picnic, find a spot on Sheep Meadow with a view of the skyline, and just be. It's the simplest, most perfect New York experience. Little secret, Central Park is one of the most filmed locations in the entire world. Beyond its fame, the sheer number of people it welcomes is staggering. Tens of millions of visitors every single year. It's this shared space, a democratic landscape where everyone comes to find a little piece of peace. Nestled between the Upper West and Upper East Sides, a green anchor in a city of stone and steel. There are some landmarks that are so iconic. You feel like you know them long before you ever see them. But then you stand before them, and your breath just catches in your throat. That's the Eiffel Tower. It's not just a structure of iron. It's the elegant, intricate, romantic soul of Paris rendered in metal lace. During the day, it stands proud, but at night, it's pure magic. When the clock strikes the hour, it sparkles with thousands of lights. It feels like the city is winking right at you. Timing is your secret weapon. Go very early as Paris wakes in soft, golden light, or late evening for the show. Worst time, midday in peak summer. Lines snake for hours under the sun. Buy tickets online, well in advance. A timed entry slot is a golden ticket that skips long waits. The second floor view is breathtaking and often faster than the summit. For perfect photos, you don't need to be on the tower. The Champ de Mars and the Trocadero Gardens offer postcard sunsets. Fun fact, this symbol of Paris was built for the 1889 World's Fair and meant to be temporary, scheduled for dismantling 20 years later. It survived because its height made it perfect for radiotelegraphy. A happy accident that became an icon, standing tall on the Champ de Mars in the 7th arrondissement. Some places don't just feel old, they feel ancient. They carry the weight of centuries. You're walking through time. The Great Wall is a stone dragon snaking over mountains and valleys. From a watchtower, awe is inevitable. You think about all the hands that built it, all the soldiers who stood guard, and all the seasons it has witnessed. Best, spring and autumn, clear views and painterly landscapes. Worst, deep winter, brutal cold and treacherous ice, or rainy summers, fog hides vistas. Near Beijing, Mutianyu, beautifully restored, fewer crowds. Battling, more accessible for mobility concerns. Wear good sturdy walking shoes. Steps are uneven and steep. Use the cable car or the chairlift. Save energy for the top. That's where you want to be. Fact: it isn't one continuous wall end to end. It's many walls, fortifications, watchtowers, a vast historical puzzle built over generations, about 70 kilometers north of Beijing, waiting to share its ancient story with you. There's a certain hush that falls over you when you walk into the Colosseum. Even with today's crowds, echoes of the past linger. More than ruins, it's a stage of glory and brutality. Your imagination runs wild. You can almost picture gladiators, hear the roar of the crowd, and feel the spectacle's sheer scale. Best, spring and fall, pleasant weather and calmer crowds. Go right when it opens. The light is beautiful, and you get a precious hour. Worst, midday in July or August, trapped heat, little shade, overwhelming crowds. Pre-book a guided tour with skip-the-line access. Worth every penny, and a good guide brings the ruins to life. Bring water, a hat, sunscreen. The Roman sun is no joke. Fun fact: in its heyday, it held an estimated 50 to 80,000 spectators. Think about that. A modern stadium scale, built 2 millennia ago. Ingenious entrances and corridors, vomitoria, moved crowds in minutes. A marvel of ancient architecture in the historic heart of Rome. Many tours include the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill, essential to the ancient story. Let the stones speak, if you give them time. Some places are so filled with beauty and devotion, they feel sacred, even to a casual visitor. Vatican City is the smallest independent state in the world, yet it holds a universe of art and faith within its walls. Walking the museums is like walking through a treasure chest. Every hallway, every gallery, overflowing with masterpieces. And then, the Sistine Chapel. No picture prepares you for standing beneath Michelangelo's ceiling. It's a moment of pure, humbling awe. Best, weekday, as early as you can. Space to truly see. Worst, Christmas, Easter, and summer afternoons. Hallways can become human rivers. Book online. Consider early access or a guided tour. That hour of quiet is unforgettable. Remember the dress code, shoulders and knees covered. A small sign of respect for a holy place. After the museums, sit in the basilica. The light invites contemplation. Fun fact: the Vatican Museum's house over 70,000 works. Only about 20,000 are on display. At 1 minute each, it would take over 12 years to see it all. A vast repository of creativity and faith. Inside a tiny enclave, welcoming millions seeking beauty and meaning. Imagine a place once home to kings and queens, a palace so grand its halls now hold the world's most famous treasures. That's the Louvre. Not just a museum, a labyrinth of history, art, and culture. The glass pyramid is a modern jewel in a royal crown. Walking its wings connects you across time. From the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile to the triumphant winged victory, conversations across time. Best, weekday mornings at open, or Wednesday and Friday nights. Calmer, more intimate. Worst, weekends and peak summer afternoons. Don't try to see everything. It's impossible. Pick a few galleries or works you care about most. Dinan holds many Italian masterpieces. Sully reveals the Louvre's ancient roots. Reserve timed entry online. Secret. Lines are often shorter at Carrousel du Louvre or Porte de Lyon. Fun fact: before it was a museum, it was a royal palace for centuries. Opened to the public in 1793. Art for everyone. On Rue de Rivoli in the 1st arrondissement, guarding priceless stories for the world. Some wonders aren't built by human hands. They're carved by the raw power of nature. Niagara Falls is one of those places. Not just water over a cliff, a living, breathing force. The sound hits you first, a deep roar you feel in your chest. Then the mist rises and kisses your face. Millions of gallons thunder below. You feel very small. Best, late spring to early fall. Warm weather, green parks, full attractions. Worst for many, deep winter. Boats close, but partial freeze is its own stark magic. Take a boat tour, Maid of the Mist or Hornblower. Getting that close is exhilarating. Visit both sides. Each offers a different perspective. Canada gives the grand postcard view: Horseshoe, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls. The US side gets you astonishingly close. Niagara is 3 waterfalls, straddling the border of Ontario, Canada, and New York, USA. At night, powerful colored lights transform it into living art. 2 nations, 1 breathtaking natural treasure. Some places are built with imagination and a little pixie dust. And then there's Disneyland. Not just an amusement park, a living storybook. Childhood tales come to life before your eyes. Pure joy hits as you walk toward the castle. Fast, close-up of a child's face lighting up seeing Mickey Mouse. Fast, spinning teacups. Fast, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the smell of popcorn, the sound of cheerful music, the sight of families making memories, a place designed to make you forget the outside world and believe in magic for a little while. Best, weekdays in September, late January, early May. Worst, Christmas, the 4th of July, and summer break, capacity crowds and long lines. Have a plan, but be flexible. Use the app to check waits, and use Genie Plus and Lightning Lane strategically. Arrive for rope drop, your golden hour before crowds build. Single rider lines can save tons of time, especially on Radiator Springs racers. Leave room to just sit, people watch, or catch an unexpected character hello. History. Opened in 1955, it's the only Disney park personally overseen to completion by Walt himself. You can feel his touch and vision everywhere. In Anaheim, California, a corner of Orange County where dreams really do come true. And just like that, our journey comes to an end, at least for today. We've walked through so many stories together, from the bright lights of the city to the quiet whispers of ancient stones. Each place has its own song, its own rhythm, and I hope you could hear a little bit of it. The world is full of these beautiful places, waiting for you to write your own verse in their long, ongoing story. It's a wonderful thought, isn't it? That these postcards and pictures are real, and they're out there waiting for you. So now I'm curious, which of these places is calling to you? Where will your next adventure begin? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about the places in your heart. And if you enjoyed wandering with me today, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It means the world to me, and tells me you want to keep exploring together. There are so many more stories to tell, and so many more travel tips to share. Remember, the most important thing you can pack is an open heart. Travel light, be present, and let the moments happen. Don't chase the perfect picture. Live the perfect moment.